Hello, friends. Welcome to the Farez For Me Podcast, aka newscast, aka public service announcement, aka young man yells into the cloud. I'm your host, Farez Vadsaria. I'm at FarezV on the internet. Welcome to my, what I'll try to do daily, 2 daily, weekly, hopefully more than just weekly, podcast newsletter rant called Farez For Me, where I talk about daily news in the tech, music, cryptocurrency, Web3, gaming, and general pop culture space in approximately 15 to 30 minutes. And where we might just even end with some music. That's why I started this podcast on Anchor.fm, so I don't get sued by record company lawyers. Besides, I'm a trained singer, so I can just sing for you without actual music if I feel like it. Anyway, we might even try to answer some existential questions on this podcast, like what the hell is the Metaverse? Or is cryptocurrency just like magic internet money no one understands? Maybe I'll even take your questions. We'll keep the format flexible as I figure this out. Maybe I should rename this to Farez 15 Minutes, but that has all kinds of hilarious connotations, so we'll just go with Farez For Me. So let's get the awkward thing out of the way. Who am I and why should you listen to me every day? You already have too many emails, tweets, audiobooks, and TikTok dances to consume every day. Since the internet affectionately calls me a nobody, you probably need a good reason to stick around. So why should you listen to my podcast? Totally fair question. My one-line podcast pitch is that I can bring some informative entertainment to your daily tech, crypto, Web3, pop culture news, and since audio is extremely portable, personal, and hands-free, I wanted to do this in a podcast format. You can do your mundane tasks like folding the laundry or doing the dishes while listening to me. Or I can join you on your post-pandemic commute and distract you from the weirdos on that train or the bus that you're sitting on. And while we're on this journey, I can give you some bite-sized news and entertainment so we can all learn something along the way. Also, music. Music is love, music is life. You know how it goes. And I might even invite some friends so we could shoot the shit together. Just kidding. I don't have any friends. As for who I am, well, I'm a software engineer with a bit over 6 years of experience, and I currently work at Warner Brothers Discovery with previous stints at Amazon Web Services and Electronic Arts. Obviously, nothing I say here will disclose any proprietary, non-public information about my current, past, or future employers. I'm currently based in Seattle, Washington, in the United States. Everything I say, by the way, on this podcast is entertainment and information. Please don't consider this financial advice or the opinions of any of my employers, past, present, or future. But who am I really? I'm a proud Canadian, an immigrant from India originally, and I was born and raised in Mumbai until I was 14 years of age. I speak Hindi and Gujarati fluently, and a few weeks after my 14th birthday in early 2006, my parents informed me that we'll be embarking on a small journey to a large country known as Canada. I didn't speak English super well at the time, nor did I know how challenging yet rewarding immigration would be. No big deal, right? Fast forward to April 2006, and I land in beautiful British Columbia in my hometown of Vancouver, Canada. For a kid who had never sat on a plane even until at that point, this was a pretty big culture shock. One that I still reflect on today. Remember, folks, this was before Instagram and TikTok, so I had no idea which dances were popular and what brand of detergent I was supposed to eat to get famous. I was just trying to figure out Yahoo and MSN Messenger so I could chat with my Indian friends. Remember Yahoo? Before Canada, when I was growing up in India, I had only traveled to a small rural town in Gujarat a few times where my dad and his family are from, and I'd only been to Goa once. Goa is like a party state. It's like the Indian version of Florida and California put together, except with Portuguese architecture thrown in for good measure. Fast forward back in Canada, I finished high school and college in 2015 in Vancouver. I majored in computer science, and I worked in the gaming industry up north before I was enticed by the political drama and lax tax laws of the United States, so I moved to Seattle, Washington when I got a job at Amazon in the spring of 2019. A cool 2-hour drive from my hometown of Vancouver. Tech money for the first time. Woohoo! I'm no longer poor, and I will travel the world in 2020 and beyond. Right. Like the starter pack of most tech bros, I eventually got into cryptocurrency investing and NFT trading in 2021, and now, well, I'm podcasting in 2022. I know, I'm spiraling. But why a podcast? Well, this isn't my first foray into content creation. I first started uploading video game content on YouTube more than a decade ago when HD PVRs connected to PS3s and Xboxes were still a thing. But I stopped after 20 to 30 videos, which I clearly regret now. If only I had dropped out of college and played video games for a living, I'd be a multi-millionaire right now. Oh well, it's the immigrant dream to work hard and end up in middle management, so that's what we'll do. Besides, I couldn't tell my parents, thanks for all the sacrifices, mom and dad, but I'm a dropout because Call of Duty is my duty and Minecraft is my craft. I was taught to take my education seriously, so that's what I did. During college, I tried many blogging platforms. Over the years, from WordPress to Blogspot to a self-hosted GitHub Pages site. Yeah, I tried everything. I had a gaming blog, a gaming photo blog that no one read, a webcomic idea that never went anywhere, and I recently started a crypto blog on my self-hosted ghost site, farezv.com. I have a Substack newsletter at farezv.substack.com, and I've set up a Hashnode blog for my engineering writing as well. But the thing with writing is it's extremely challenging to do every single day, especially when you can't publish every day. And you can't publish every day because you want to polish your writing since it's very permanent and is much more formal, which doesn't help me build a relationship with the audience as quickly as I'd like to. Podcasting also just feels a little bit more intimate and personal, since you're listening to me probably on headphones, and that way we can build a relationship faster. Podcasting is the next best thing. It's informal and audio is quick to record and publish. I read a ton of newsletters and Twitter threads throughout my day, so hopefully my audio summaries will help digest them for you so you don't have to read all this crap. Seriously, I'm badly addicted to Twitter. It's really a problem. As a busy professional, I found solace in audiobooks and podcasts, so I figured why not put into the world what I get from it. Besides, podcasting is poised to grow to a $4 billion industry by 2024, according to The Verge, and maybe someday I'll also get a $100 million deal from Spotify. Here's hoping. In NFT news, Blockworks reports that Kanye West has filed Yeezy NFT trademarks. So you'll be collecting the real Yeezys and the NFT equivalents. So yeah, guys, NFTs are still a scam. Just kidding. More on NFTs and crypto deep dives in later episodes. Can't give you everything in episode 1. I have to keep you interested. If you made it this far, thanks for listening. And as I said, this podcast may change its format until I figure out what works best for you and what works best for me. So please share it widely with your mom, dad, siblings, that awkward cousin you haven't seen since before the pandemic, that weirdo on the bus, and anyone else you think might enjoy this. Follow me on Twitter at FarezV. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, what's that song about peaches? It goes like, I got my peaches out in Georgia, yeah, that's it. I got my weed from California, that's that shit. Well, I'll let Justin do it. See ya.